Here's the other way to left center. Calling for it. Schwarber, one down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past history against John Lester. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Jason.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
At this point, the next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
This is in the air now for the left fielder, Worth. And that's out number 2. At the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Michael Taylor.
Leading off
7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Michael
and Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
batting 8th,
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His past history against John Lester, 16 base hits in 47 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pitcher.
Into the box, Tanner Roark. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Javier Baez.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get... He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready with another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Three and 1, here it is. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
First baseman
striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
1-2.
And he'll be tagged out at second. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant fields it cleanly, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jason Worth, a base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Rizzo is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2 this inning. Addison Russell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A pause, and the 0-2. He's running towards second. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Daniel Murphy
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Wilson Contreras.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, John Lester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Fielder number 3.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Taylor goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Matt Wieters will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Tanner Roark. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. He's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus
First
far.
baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. A.J. Cole.
Kyle Schwarber. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Here's the first
number
pitch
22,
to him.
A.J. Cole.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
34.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And this won't be in time as Worth's able to swipe second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 72, Emmy
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Jason Hayward now.
22, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it...
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now batting.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box. John Lester.
John
and a chance now to
Lester.
increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Matt Caesar is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Oliver Perez takes over pitching
for the Nationals. Number 46, Oliver Perez.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging, and that will. Koji Uehara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
Washington, center fielder Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor is at the plate, and he checks.
No strikes.
His swing for ball 1.
Please.
Brian Goodwin.
For the Nationals.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Here's Javier Baez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 27, Sean Kelly.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
So he sets him down swinging. Javier Baez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
In now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. He struck him out the third time he's. Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 0 for 5.
Matt Wieters.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bryant's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Sean Kelly.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sean Kelly is at the plate here as he. Quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Adam Lind will grab a bat.
Number 26, Adam Lind.
And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 3 hits.